Bonjour, bonjour, bonsoir, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello to another randomly generated thoughts for a car. Keep a car. Just let you get a quick look. That's what I was talking about in my previous video. All the bare patches on the mountains. There are all the wee villages. They look like just normal villages instead of snowy little villages. So I was going to record this on the way down, but would you believe somebody had the audacity to get into the cable car when I was there? Unbelievable. Anyway, so what it did illustrate to me was how much we hate silence, or how much I hate silence, baby. I talk about liking silence, but when the reality comes, maybe not a great big fan. You'll see as we get a bit higher up that the mountain is a busy, busy place. There must be tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people skiing, maybe tens of thousands. And it's all busyness and noise and bustle and music and restaurants and people inconsiderately smoking near you and all these sorts of things. And yet, if you can hear this, there's nothing really. Just the sound of the cable car being pulled up the mountain. And yet this is what I always say I come to the mountains for, the stillness and the quiet and the peace. And yet in the last video I talked about the George Harrison song, Be Here Now. And so when I finished that video and got down to one of the stops on the cable car, I got off and I went into a wee cafe and I got myself a cup of coffee and I sat there and I drank it, and then I thought, oh, I'm going to listen to Be Here Now. Then I put the earphones in and I listened to a bit of George, and then I thought, oh, I'm going to listen to a bit more George. And so I then walked across the slopes with a George Harrison playlist in my ears. And I thought, I don't really like silence, do I? I've got to fill that gap with noise. And I often wonder what it is about silence that I don't like, or we don't like as a species. And it's maybe that we get to hear your own thoughts. You get to hear those thoughts or anxieties or worries or nonsense that trundle through your head. And we fill the silence with anything to drown out those thoughts. Maybe that's true, maybe it's not. I mean, you look here, unbelievably beautiful. And yet we're away looking for the next thing to fill the minutes of our day with. Yeah. Well, they say that, I think there's a book by somebody called God is Silence, or The Silence of God. I think it may even be a French mystic. Don't quote me on that, but I can't remember. But yeah, I think that's where you find God, or you find spirituality or meaning or whatever. You find it in silence, because you get to find out what's really going on in your head rather than inputting stuff from other people into your head. So, I don't know. It's hard to be silent. It's hard to just let the silence take over your life. So I'm going up the mountain on my own. I'm now going to go back down the mountain, hopefully on my own. And instead of yabbering to you like an idiot, I'm going to just sit in silence and drink in my surroundings and just think about what's important in life. So, my good friends, mon ami, ma petit lapin, I hope you have a lovely day, and I hope you find silence in your life, and it's not oppressive or intimidating or frightening, but it's something that is soothing and comforting and welcoming. I do sort of believe, look at that, how lovely. I do sort of believe that which we call God is to be found in silence. So, may your God go with you, as Dave Allen would say, not obviously in that accent. But may your God go with you. May your silence surround you and hug you, and may you enjoy your day. Okay, now, cheerio.